so 20 feet. It didn't get any wider or any narrower.
Okay, so it's, it's not the worst sign. It's not getting any bigger, at least for now.
So it's not transmutating or anything at the moment. So
It just seems to be the light itself.
is the darkness still like magic down here, or is it just kind of normal darkness?
No, it's still magic down here. You still can't see very far.
Okay.
I mean, after you walked around for a while, you managed to see the hole in the floor right before you fell down it.
Right.
But you're here. Do you want to go down? Do you want to go down into the hole, or do you want to like try to stay here, see if the wait for the party to approach, see if you can like talk about something? Do you just want to go down, or do you want to like maybe try to make a plan?
How secure does the ladder look? Can I roll an investigation or something? Because since we're in darkness, can't really see much.
Well, you can see 4 feet radius. That you go down.
I mean,
you go look down. You go to the ladder, tap it 3 times. It's sturdy. The wood's thick. It's not rotting. It looks like it can hold a rather heavy creature, heavier than a human.
Okay.
Well, thick ladder. I'm sold. I'm gonna go down.
Okay, you can go down. You climb down. You thought it would be longer. It goes down about 10 feet.
Oh.
So now the darkness is. The darkness is no longer magical, so your dark vision does apply here.
Okay.
Well, that's a darn shame. I don't have dark vision.
Oh, I might do. Let me have a look. I do, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna climb down, and I'm just gonna step to the side and wait for the rest to come down.
Now, something interesting. You notice this. You notice that actually no. But Therona is able to detect that when their feet touch the ground, they could see around them. But until their feet touched the ground, they still had that single, just that lit column around them. Now, they try to test this. They go, when their feet touch the ground, they see this. They try to test this. They take one step up onto the ladder, and when they lift their other foot up off the ground, it goes back to being dark. When they put their foot back down, they can see, a bit, in shades of gray. Not very detailed, but their dark vision does apply.
Okay.
Gotcha.
In that case, since Artemis, you don't have dark vision, can I just have a rough description of the room we're in?
Yeah, I mean, from what I can see, it seems fairly empty. Does it sound like there's anything around, or anything like that? Maybe just general perception, probably. Outside of sight, because I'll roll for. Do you want me to roll like a perception check by chance?
No,
wouldn't it be better if I did it?
In the center of the room, you see kind of an orb suspended from the ceiling on a chain.
Oh, does it light as we enter? Perhaps?
What do you say?
Does it light as we enter, perhaps?
No, it's not a lamp. And if it is, no. Okay, it doesn't light as you enter. If it is a lamp, then no, it does not light up. Okay.
Does it like have any? Is it obvious to tell that it's more of a magical object, or is it just an orb?
You can't. Well, you can't really see the colors on it. It just looks like a ball. On the bottom, it looks like there's some kind of like, I don't know. It looks like maybe like cloth ribbons, or maybe some kind of. It could even be like some ropes hanging off the bottom of it.
Okay. try to avoid those ropes for now. Don't know if they do anything.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same because I still think that obviously there's people in here and they're most likely
Being
still
careful.
up. And have something to maybe combat the darkness, the magical darkness. But it doesn't seem like they thought anyone would come this far into down here. Perhaps.
True. It do be kind of spoopy.
Yeah, in that case then.
You want to take lead since you can see?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just like grab your hand or whatever, or just kind of guide the way. And see if
Alright.
there's yeah. Just go further into the room, basically.
It's
Okay, I
20
will follow
feet
you.
wide. There's no tunnels going off to the side. It's just the room.
Okay.
Like, the thing is, another thing. Like you said earlier, there was chanting. There was clicking. Was there chanting, or was there chanting and clicking, or was there just clicking?
I think it was both.
Okay. Yeah, there was both. You don't know what happened. You thought that you would see some people here, but it's... Where are they?
Well, clearly not here, obviously. Is there like no sort of sign that there could be like a hidden I don't know, corridor or like room, side room? Or is it just the plain room by itself?
The walls have tapestries hanging over them, but when you move one aside, it's stone behind them, behind the tapestry. I mean, you can check behind all of them if you want to.
Sure.
Yeah, just do that just anyway,
Yeah.
just in case.
Behind each of them, the wall is stone brick. However, on the other side of the room, there's a desk with
Okay.
There's a desk
With a phone?
Hmm?
With a phone?
No, I said with
Oh,
a filler
sorry.
word, not a phone. There's only one phone in this campaign setting, and it's not yours.
Is there maybe a button or something under the desk?
Is there anything on the desk?
Yes, there is a small button. It's under, okay, so it's under the desk, and it's kind of, okay, on the desk, on the underside, like, it's like tied to the bottom of it, there's a small box that has a button on it.
Okay.
Does it say if it can be pushed? I'ma push it.
You hear a yeah, you push it, and you hear a sort of a sound. It's a sound from behind you, a high, like metal. You know what a Chidori sounds like?
Like sparks.
Like from Naruto.
This is kind of like a very high pitched spark.
It's a high pitched metallic sound. It
Okay.
sounds like a Chidori. Okay, you hear that sound. I don't know how to describe it.
Then in that case, I'll just look above and see what's happened then.
Well,
If there is anything.
Sasuke is not standing on the ceiling. That's for sure. But...
Unfortunately.
Why, are you thirsty for him?
No.
You wanna see those those nice chiseled Uchiha pecs? That what you wanna lick his chiseled abs?
Oh
huh?
my
What is that? Is the Rona feeling thirsty today?
Wait, we can chill.
So, you look around you and you see that the orb has turned and the ropes are now dangling from one side. It appears to have brightened and lit up to illuminate the room around you, and you can see that this is no regular orb. It is a rather large eyeball.
Oh.
About as big as, like, it's about as big as, like about as big
Someone's
as Therona's
head.
torso. It's big. It's a big eyeball, right?
Okay.
It looks at you. You can see its iris, begin to turn. I mean, you can tell that the eyeball isn't spinning horizontally it's not spinning on a horizontal axis because the back of it's still the same. The whatever kind of bloodied tendrils behind it are not moving, but the iris is moving on the eyeball. It's rotating back first one way, then another way, as if it's trying to. It's moving like a camera shutter, trying to adjust, I don't. It's an interesting way of the way that it expands and contracts, trying to get you in focus. But once it does, after a few seconds, you see that its pupil begins to shift and turn from a black color to first red, but then back to black.
Okay.
Then it moves from its position in the center of the room and floats up above you and also close. It's about a foot and a half away from your head and about a foot above you. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to take a few steps back and see if it kind of just follows, or if it's just gonna focus on that area.
You're kind of you're beside a wall, so you can step to the side.
Yeah, then I'll do that then.
It turns to look at you. It follows you.
Okay.
It doesn't, it turns to continue looking.
Right, okay. That thing was chained to the ceiling before, so it's detached itself from the goddamn ceiling. Okay.
You don't see a spot on it where it would have attached, nor do you see a thing on the chain that would have grabbed it. It looks like it was floating there and acting like a lamp, which is smart.
Sorry, I'm trying to write notes as fast as I can. Okay. In that case, it's just an eye. I don't necessarily want to attack it because it doesn't seem, to say, violent at the moment. But
well, I don't think an eye is going to be what's the cause of violent action. It's more what can see out of it.
Yeah. Let me have a look at my stuff. Okay. Oh, I still have this straw doll that does nothing at the moment. I forgot about that. I have stuff like Eldritch Blast, Poison Spray, Burning Hands, and Comprehend Languages, but I don't think those are useful at all unless I'm going to attack it.
Well, does it appear that we have any other, things to do here? No,
necessarily.
Press the button, no, but that popped up. No entrances, it seems.
It's obviously that button didn't activate. Like, I guess an opening. It seems like it kind of woke it up in a sense.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah.
Let's keep looking.
Well, it's gonna follow us.
Then, do you want me to pop an arrow in it?
I mean, if you want to, then go ahead. If we're going to attack it, but I still feel like there's actual people here.
Then all the more reason. Can I reach it from like ground level, or is it like actually kind of high up? From
It's
where?
like 1 feet above us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then can I just take like the arrow and just stab it manually, like not shoot it?
30 seconds have passed in character while you all were thinking. A panel in the wall slides by. 2. Yeah, this was timed. You had 2 minutes to think. So, the... yeah. Players don't like it when I do that. So, a panel slides aside in the wall to reveal an arm. And on the end of the arm, it appears to be carrying a crossbow, which is aimed toward you. It appears that it is a left arm that came from the wall, judging from the way it's bent.
Well,
transmutation.
Are either of us in the way of this said crossbow?
Yeah,
yes,
we are.
It's
pointed at us.
Okay, so what happens was, as soon as your arrow touched the eye, you hear the grinding sound of the panel which distracted you, and you see a crossbow pointed at you.
So move the hell out of the
Can
way.
I,
basically what it's doing.
Get out of the way, maybe. Yeah.
It continues pointing where you were.
Okay.
You tried to stab at it, but like you were distracted right before you did, and so like so like.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna just shoot the arrow, and then just fucking get rid of this eye.
You're close enough that it hits. After it hits, the arm turns suddenly and fires the bolt. It goes in front of you, it streaks by you, doesn't hit, but had you tried to stab it in that spot, but with a melee attack, it would have hit you in the head.
Oh, that's fun.
So, you know what? I would say that you have deduced that insert deduction, but no, that's too big of a brain thing for you to have deduced. So,
okay.
Yeah.
No other options. Shoot it.
I mean, still, if it's turned and the arm turned and shot at you anyway, I think we'd at least know that it's going to react to whatever would attack the eye. So you could use its own thing to attack itself, if you can. So, like, maybe if you stood behind the eye in a certain place, shot
Kind of
at
hard
it.
to do if it's in the ceiling.
It's not in the ceiling. It's like floating. The
Dangling
arm
a little
is
bit?
in the wall. Yeah.
Okay. Well, is the eye dealt with, or?
It's probably.
I mean, it turns around after you hit it with the arrow. It turns around and looks at you and lenses some more.
Oh, that's fun. Well, it doesn't appear that the arrow did much damage. Maybe some of that magic you have could.
Maybe.
Ranged attacks seem to be better options.
Let's have a look. I could use.
Another thing, the metallic sound happened right after you pushed the button, but it ended quickly after that. It's not still doing the sound, but I want to make that clear. It ended pretty soon after you pressed the button.
So it like did its thing already and released whatever, and then it's fine. Okay. If you want to attack it, then I can do so, but I have a feeling it might be identifying you. Or this is some type of magic, obviously, in play. I don't know if it's got anything to do with the transmutation magic that we found out
Well,
earlier.
it just tried to shoot a bolt at me, so I
That's
don't
what
think
she-
it's any nice to us. Maybe.
In that case, then, I'm no good with spells, so. How far away is Artemis from me at the moment?
Get the impression that we're both like across from each other. Like you're on one side, I'm on the other.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably not gonna do. Unless you want to be burned, then sure. Yeah, maybe not that one. Okay. I could use poison spray, but I don't know if that'll do much. Okay. And I could use Eldritch Blast.
Sounds
Sounds
like it could be effective.
it's a
Another
cantrip,
thing,
so
when you shot, the eye has not bled. Like, you shot it with a bolt, and you would expect that by now it would be bleeding, but it hasn't.
Well, did the
You don't-
arrow stick in, or did it
Oh yeah, it's stuck
plonk
in.
off?
It's stuck in.
Okay.
No blood has come out of this eye. No,
Okay.
Okay.
there's no blood has come out of this.
Intention is
that's
destroy. In that case, just
yeah,
demolish it.
yeah. You don't see this much. Whenever you shoot something, it bleeds, but this is not. You're under the impression that it doesn't have blood.
Under
Well,
the
yeah.
impression that, well, it's still looking at us, so destroy it. It is the only option.
I mean, again, we could easily exit the room.
Oh, is
Right.
did it open away where this arm was, or is it just the arm?
It's like a 1 foot by 1 foot panel.
Okay.
It's just an arm, and you can't see a shoulder past the arm. You just see an arm. Like you can look over there. It's just shadowy. More magic darkness.
Hmm. Well,
Okay.
we could certainly go that way if you want.
I suggest then, if I just attack it with Eldritch Blast, and then you start getting the fuck out and climb that ladder, because there's probably a higher chance that there's going to be another body part spawning somewhere. So, get the fuck
Then
out.
I will evacuate, and I'll let you do your spell shenanigans.
Well, thank you.
Gonna go back up the ladder.
You're correctly going to just start blah, 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 make a spell ranged attack. It's a target on hit. The target takes. Okay. In that case, I need to stop these notifications. I have no idea how to do spell attacks on here, but I will try. If it does damage to it at all, anyway. It might just be a robot or something. That's even possible. How is that an unarmed strike?
Do
Yes,
you want to
well done.
punch it?
No, I'm not gonna punch it. No, it's just the
She's trying to use
bot decided to.
Blast, right?
Yeah, but it decided to roll that for some reason. I'll just roll using the thing. 16 to hit. What I got.
Okay, that hits.
Cool. And then if it takes damage at all. 10. 10 damage.
Your blast, you can see your blast travel through the eye and hit the wall on the other side. The eye, like flames and smoke come out of the exit hole as the eye sinks to the ground. Now, it sinks slowly. It's slower than gravity. but
Okay.
it falls.
Is the arm doing anything? Is it still moving around, or is it just stopped?
A second arm appears and fires at you and misses because it... Yet again, if you would hit that spot with a melee attack, it would have hit.
Right. Okay. Right, in that case.
Anyway.
Again, this is the place, I know. 'Cause
Anyway,
you said it last
Artemis,
time.
when you get up to the back up to the wooden platform,
Yes.
the darkness has not returned. The eyeball is still emitting light, so you have dim light up here. I mean, down there was bright light, but up here you can have some dim light that you can see in. And
oh boy.
It's a bright eyeball. And you can see that there is a young man standing on the other side of the room, wearing what appears to be the robes of a monk, and he holds a staff with the religious symbol of Bahamut at the top.
Don't know who that is.
By the way, when I say the robes of a monk, I mean like a religious monk, not like a like a Goku kind of monk. Yeah.
He's like, thick long robe, kind of ornate,
Yeah, he looks like a like a religious student.
Devout priest boy. Okay.
However, he does not have that ridiculous haircut of those. His hair is. Yeah, he has a nice like fade with an undercut, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty good haircut.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man's got a barber.
Gotta keep that fresh look updated.
Well, does he do anything immediately?
I mean, he kind of just looks at you with surprise, and you also look at him with surprise because you didn't expect to see anyone here. But you managed to climb up onto the wooden platform before he reacts to you, and does anything.
Okay. Then...
Yeah, what? What are you gonna do?
My character would definitely draw an arrow and point it at him. Not shoot, but have it ready.
He brings up his staff and conjures a small golden, like a golden. It's the same religious symbol at the top of his staff, but it's large and inscribed on a circular kind of shimmering field. It looks like he's raised a magical shield to, block your arrow.
Well, I'm going to try to question with words, not arrows. And who are you? We didn't see you here earlier.
Yes, tis I. Yes, what do they call me around here? You all may call me Gerard. Yes. I am one of the monks who lives here. I research. And it appears that you have meddled with my most recent invention. Tell me, why have you meddled with my research?
We got some business here. From the town. Quite the dangerous research, though.
I set up a defense system in case anyone tried to take it down.
Oh yeah, so do really well at defending at the bottom of this place. Why not put it at the entrance?
There is no entrance as far as we're aware.
Well, there's a window.
I did put it at the entrance. How else would you have got in? You got through the door? I don't know how you got through the door, but you must have gotten through it.
They're all windows.
Oh. Oh, yes. There are. I should bar those. I should bar those windows.
Anywho, if we aren't going to attack each other, I'm going to lower my weapon. Gonna kind of slowly lower the weapon.
He lowers his staff, and the shield splits into 4 pieces and goes to and turns so that it rests on his back with a turtle shell.
Oh boy. Master Roshi looking ass. But, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not up there. I can't help you, mate.
I mean, I figure, how long, what you doing down there while all this is happening?
I'm just staring at the eyeball trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
See if there's any more hands poking out the walls.
I mean, it went through the eye and it doesn't look like it actually created a hole unless there is a hole. Looks like it kind of phased through it. That's my guess anyway.
The man
would she
walks
hear
over.
us?
The man walks over to the hole. He walks around you. He walks behind you and looks down the hole. Oh my!
Oh. Hello there, sir?
You know, I did know that you messed with it, but oh my!
I
Are you
think I
going
might
to
have
pay for
broken
that?
it.
Are you going to pay for your damages? Are you going to pay for that? You can't just go around destroying people's inventions, you know.
Yeah, but just if maybe injured one of us, wouldn't you have to pay for it? Potentially.
Well, it would only injure you if you injured my invention. It's a fair trade. No, I would not have to pay for it, because you came here and tried to injure my invention. So,
no, we came
if it
here
hurt
for
you-
a quest from the town, but okay.
Well, if it hurt you, it would be fair, because you tried to hurt my invention.
Right.
We are on the side quest, right? Or are we on the main quest?
This is the main quest.
Main quest. Okay,
You're
cool.
confused.
Yeah, and my brain was just like, wait.
you expected to find you did not. This is not what you expected.
No, I was like focusing on the list. I was like, how the fuck have I not found the item yet? What the fuck?
What item?
I keep saying quest, but my character's like, wait, what do we actually need again? Hold on.
15 days construct by demons coming to devour wizards. That's what I wrote, and made to stop this
Okay,
demonic
you were
construct
told
by cultists.
that this tower contained a group of 6 cultists who were performing a demonic ritual to summon a demon.
Yeah, I know that
now.
part. I thought,
Yeah.
maybe we were looking for a particular item though, or something.
You
No,
were
that's
sent to
the side
kill
quest.
these cultists. That was the quest, to kill these.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
only one
suppose-
guy, and he doesn't look very evil. He looks like a reasonable guy. I mean, you don't know where he came
kind
from.
Of odd.
What about the symbol of Bahamut or whatever his name is?
That's a
With
god.
them. Yeah.
That's a
Suppose
generally
that my
recognized
character would
god.
probably actually recognize that in that case.
Yeah, you
Do
won't
we
recognize that god, Bahamut. He is, he's not worshipped in the local town, but not in the local one that you came from, but you know that he is worshipped in this kingdom somewhere, someplace in this kingdom.
do we know what type of god they are exactly? Like,
You don't remember
Yeah.
what they're the god of.
okay.
Can I roll a religion check?
Yes.
Ooh, 19 plus 1. 20.
Yeah. So. Okay, so Bahamut. So Bahamut is the he's very very good, and he's known as the angel of the seven heavens. He is the god of justice, and also like conquest. It makes sense that either a cleric or a monk would know how to create a shield, because, well, you don't want to get hurt in a conquest.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it does make sense that they would know how to conjure a shield.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem evil though.
I'm just gonna like nonchalantly be like, well, you don't perhaps know any demon cultists or anything? You're not just doing rituals around here, right?
No.
Oof. That's
Not
bullshit.
today.
Yeah,
Not
but what is
recently.
like?
Insight.
Yeah, what is the insight on this one?
What is the bullometer on this one?
Can I get a 1 out of bollocks? How bollocks?
What? Pardon?
Okay. Okay. Wait, coming to devour wizards.
What?
There
Are you sure
go.
you're not the demon cultist?
No,
Nah,
I said
son.
Devour.
Nah, son. We lost Nah, son.
Oh, did we? What? I'm very confused now.
Yeah. They're gone. They're out of here.
Oh.
No more. No, they're gone. They left.
Oh, they
Oh.
dipped.
Oh, they just yossed?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Now we
Okay.
got we got Frederick. We still got Frederick. No, they did not. Nah, son just
okay,
dipped.
now I know what
They
you
just
mean.
dipped. The cleric left.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the wizard. I thought it was
Yeah.
like, or whatever, the
The
monk.
wizard?
I thought he was like he
The
just
monk?
disappeared.
Oh wait, hold.
Yeah, that's what we were asking about. Like I said that, and I'm wondering what the monk how the monk
Oh, the monk?
reacts.
Oh no, I'm just commenting. You know, I'm just looking at the player list right now on the server.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, you mean Leah?
What?
Or no?
No,
Wait,
Might be
Frederick.
something Sean.
The offline.
Yeah, no, the guy who had a big NS. It was red and blue. That was his profile picture. It's called Nah Son. That was his username. Nah Son. He left. He's
Oh.
gone. He dipped.
Wow.
He is dipped. He's gone. The
I
cleric
hate how
left.
people just leave without saying why, or at least giving a reason instead of, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we still have Frederick, who's a smooth talking dude, and
Okay.
anyway.
And Leah was online for a second. But
Yeah,
then
I
back
saw
off.
that earlier.
Yeah,
So
very sad. Right.
who sent you? What was his name? Tell me his name. Who sent you?
We don't.
So you are.
I'm who? Who am I? Who do you think I
The
am?
people I just mentioned.
Who'd you mention?
Sorry, sir. For your invention, I'm very interested in this sort of mechanical and magical side to creations. I was just wondering what you were, you know, creating exactly. What was this going to develop into?
What?
the thing he was working on that he said we fucked up.
Well, I based it off of a sort of like a wizard's familiar. He was going to go, fly around, observe for me. He could even go, and pick things up with his with his tentacles on the back. You'd be quite a good familiar. He could help me out.
Observe what though?
I think he knows.
What do
I
you
think
mean?
we're on to him.
Bro, you really just invaded this guy's home and this is how you're acting?
Yep.
He said no in very quiet voice.
And he's kind of sus. We're thinking he's the imposter, right?
Oh my god.
Man, you guys are jerks.
Hey man, this is where the quest is.
No, but there were other people inside the goddamn house. There were at least 2 people. One was working on something, making a really loud noise, and one was kind of just shooting at the owl before. Don't know where they went though.
Don't question it.
Bro, they're probably who we're looking for. Especially to do with like the tracks and everything earlier, with the dead impaled horse who was rotting away, yet the tracks were fresh and stuff.
Okay.
We still haven't figured that out. One was walking, one was running. Why do I remember it now?
You came into a peaceful, empty tower, you shot down an eyeball, and now you're interrogating this guy who's just trying to be calm.
Wait,
You know-
sorry, wait, hold on.
The problem is...
Wait, he said he lived here with other people. How many other people?
What? No, he didn't say that he lived here. You just assumed that he lived here with other people. He didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Right,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Okay, well,
He didn't
if
mention-
you can answer our questions, we will be on our way.
Another thing is that the guy, like, from what you've done, you've committed enough crimes that the guy could kill you and he wouldn't be imprisoned for it because it's legal that he could kill you for your crimes. Like,
Okay,
like
well,
no,
we're
that's
here
the
for a
problem.
quest,
He has the
and that's
legal
a
right.
dodge
No,
shame.
he has the right to kill you because of what you've done. Like, that's the problem. Like, because
Well, he can't go tattle if he's dead, so let's find out his intentions and leave.
how are you
if
not
he's dead.
afraid?
I was just gonna offer
Like,
to
how are you not
Perfect.
afraid of? How are you not afraid of this?
Because he's an old
he
man in a
hasn't-
tower, just hobbling around with a weird
He's
passion.
like, dude, he's like 24. What do you mean an old man?
Okay, he sounds like an old man.
Yeah, he does sound like an old man, but he looks like he's about 24.
He has a nice haircut, so suspicious. Right, sorry.
My character do be the ballsy archer. It's okay though.
Oh my god. Yes, the ballsy archer stood about like less than 5 feet away from this man who could probably just.
Oh, it's
I
not
don't
like
know
I didn't
how,
have
but-
other equipment.
That is fair, but I have my defense. I am down here with the eyeball. I don't know if it's touched the ground yet. Has it touched the ground?
Yeah. No, it wasn't falling at like 1 centimeter per second. It fell quickly, but at like half the speed of gravity. Like half the
Okay.
speed that gravity would accelerate it at. No, wait, no, it's on the ground, and it's still fire and smoke coming out of the hole. It's not as much, but there's still a little bit of fire and smoke coming out of there. Like,
Okay. Well, spells do something at least. Fun fact.
It's true.
Anyway, this dude. Right, okay. So he's entered the. Wait,
Will he answer the questions though? That is the question.
probably not. I don't think anyone would if you barged into their house, destroyed all their traps, and then had the balls to say, you fuck off, basically. So, no, I don't think he will.
Hey man, he doesn't know. I could be just as much of a threat as he thinks he may be.
He
Smile.
has a shield turtle thing on his back. Just
Well,
whip that shit back out.
it'll figure something out.
Oh my goodness. Right, okay. I just wanna, like, nudge the eyeball a little bit with my foot. Just out of curiosity. If nothing happens, great.
It moves like a ball would.
Nice.
It's
Great,
heavy.
not-
I mean, it's heavy. It's difficult to move, but it moves. I mean, it weighs. It feel when you try to push it with your foot, it feels like it weighs at least 60 pounds.
Okay. Right. And this was supposedly hanging on a chain when really it was kind of floating from the ceiling. Okay. Sure, I love being a noob at D&D and have no idea what to expect. Great.
It is no
Okay.
problem.
In this case, I'm gonna try and be friendly with the man. And I'm gonna be like, hey, so, yeah, I kind of ruined your creation. I feel kind of bad because I like making stuff. So you said you would like, money back?
Yes.
How much?
Hmm.
How much are we talking?
I'd say that what you've done is worth about 4,000 coppers.
Oh, the exchange rate. Did I write that down? Oh crap. Okay. I didn't, but I probably don't have enough.
You don't.
Yeah.
Together, the three of you combined might, but not any one of you. No. Lyrics has a lot of money, but you don't.
I had a lot of money. I spent it though. Right, 67 gold, not enough. Cool.
Yeah, it is.
You just said it wasn't.
Well, I didn't know how much gold you had. I thought you had like 3.
Oh, well, no, I have 67.
Oh.
Yeah. Very sad, I know.
More than I got.
I mean, I started off with 140 with a good roll. Because I started with gold instead of equipment, then I bought my equipment, so... That's one way to do it.
That's right.
Anyway.
Yeah, guy said 400 coppers. That's not a lot of gold. I mean, okay, that's a lot of money, but... I mean, you're rich. You're all adventurers. You're adventurers. You have a lot of money.
So if we were to, like, convert it into gold pieces, how much would that be, if anything?
4.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 4. Yeah. 400 copper is 4 gold.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna write that exchange rate.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Just...
So... pieces... Cool.
I mean, I still think that it would make more sense in the D&D, like, just... Gold, I mean, if that, like, the thing is, if that is the exchange rate, then gold must be much more common in, like, this world than it is in Earth, because...
Yeah, no, yeah, like, I think 100 copper pieces would probably maybe equal, like, a few silver pieces in different campaigns, I guess. Because in other campaigns I'm in, it's a lot harder to get gold.
Yeah, because doing quests doesn't happen as much, usually.
Yeah.
100 copper pieces is 1 silver piece, 100 silver pieces, 1 gold piece, 100 gold pieces is 1 platinum piece, but in order to pay for these 400 copper, you need to give 4 gold, because your exchange rate that you as the characters have is different from the exchange rate that the environment has.
That's fine.
Yeah.
In that case then, I will dig into my pocket, take out 4 gold and be like, "Sir, I apologize for the destruction I have caused, but if you could be so
4,000
kind as
Epstein.
to if you could be so kind and redeem me from my sins by letting me
Yeah.
stay in this humble abode."
He uses 2 fingers. He bends them in like a beckoning gesture. The 4 coins travel from your hand to his hand, and they turn into silvers in the air. He takes he takes the money and pockets it, and he goes and walks over to the wall, and right when he steps about a foot away, so when Artemis sees the guy step about a foot away from the wall, Artemis becomes distracted. Not by a thing, but his mind shifts so that he has to just look somewhere else, and after like the half a second that this lasts, he looks back there and the guy is gone. He's no longer there.
Okay, so magically makes me look away, is what I'm hearing.
Well, as far as you know, you got distracted by something. You don't really know what you were distracted by, but your character was distracted by something.
So I'm guessing I didn't notice it then, because I'm still in the room.
Yeah, you're below this guy.
Cool. Great. In that case, I'll climb up, leaving everything, because it's really of no use to me at the moment by the look of things. And I'm gonna join Artemis back up, and I can notice that he's dipped.
Yeah.
Artemis, where the hell is he?
Just shrug. Like, disappeared, just how he got here.
Do you still have control over Leah? Okay.
Do we want to call Leah down and be like, hey, we did some shit, it should be safe?
She was already down there. I thought that she followed you.
I was just presuming the entire party followed, but not everyone went down the hole. That's why.
Sort of like, we'd give back word, but we were kind of caught up with talking to this guy. So instead we didn't even let him know. So they were probably just chilling on the stairs like, can we come down?
So anyway. The cleric goes to walks over to the wall, and Artemis and Throna find themselves distracted by something again.
Yeah, we be getting distracted a lot.
Before the cleric is also not there. The cleric has left through the wall, the monk has left through the wall. Can
we try touching this wall?
I mean, you touch the wall and it feels like wall. It's like stone.
I was still wondering.
Well, the only thing that seems to get answers around here is blasting it.
Oh, did we even get answers from blasting it? Not really. We just figured that.
I mean, at least something happened. Now we're stuck here in a room with walls.
You get results, not answers. I mean, the difference may not matter to barbarians like you, but there is a difference.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying that we don't really have time to waste if we only have these 15 days. It already took us a day as it was to get here.
Oh, that's fair. I thought that it went down to 15. But okay. I'll change my thing then.
What? What do you mean it went down to... Yeah, it started at 15.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, okay, no, ignore me.
It started at 15, you have 14 days left because you've been here, it's like I know it's a while.
It took us a day to get here.
Yeah, it did. So you'd better make this trip worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the space above still filled with the dark magic
No.
thing? No.
It's not.
Cool. Well, we don't need to be as cautious as we were before then. Is it obvious to see anywhere other, like any other places we can go other than descending into the room with the eye?
I mean,
Or
you could try to interact with the wall.
I think the only interaction we have is either blasting it or some bullshit check.
Artemis, did you continue holding your hand on the wall, or did you just give it a quick touch?
I'd honestly probably just be like up against this thing, like trying to like listen and see if there's just any sign of anything. Because obviously they went there.
You touch it, and you continue holding your hands against it, and after a bit of time, you begin to feel it soften, like gelatin.
Gelatin.
As your hands slowly begin to sink into the wall.
Well, I'm gonna call over everyone and be like, well, seems like we have a potential opportunity here. I'm just gonna keep holding my hand against this wall.
You can't really pull your hand away, it just keeps sinking in. I mean, you can keep it from sinking in further, but you can't pull it out.
And it also appears that I'm stuck now.
Okay, so Therona and rest of the party, you don't hear Artemis.
I was just babbling at you.
Oh no!
Silently.
Oh no. You don't. Okay. As soon as he touched the wall, the rest of you were distracted by something.
I wonder.
And you look back a second later to find him gone. Anyway, so yeah, Artemis, you're still pushing. I assume you're a dude. I am assuming your character's a dude.
Nope.
Oh, a female?
It is a female.
Okay.
Oh.
Got.
I need to put like pronouns or whatever on my character thing. Let me do this. Makes it easier.
Well, the cleric is also a girl, so now we got we got four females in the
party.
This
is a party of women.
And you got Larix being the Uncle Hero, which I think that works out.
Absolute Chad.
Yes. Yes. As much as you might try, you can never be as much of a Chad as Uncle Hero.
Right, so Artemis was dipped for me.
Yeah.
Transmutation magic, perhaps, like we were thinking about earlier.
Anyway, your hand continues sinking through the wall until, after it gets in up to about your wrist, you suddenly fall through the wall.
Oh. Fun.
Now, it manages to move your feet forward as well as it thrusts you through the wall of gelatin. It feels slimy and weird, but you get to the other side.
Okay.
And you're alive.
Well, that's a plus. Is there anything that I immediately see on the other side?
There's a rather okay, so there's what appears to be a fish, but has 2 legs, and it appears to be alive because its eyes turn up to look at you, and then sitting beside the fish, and it's standing up and it's in front of you, to front left, and then front right, there's sitting on the ground a bat-looking creature with large eyes.
Don't go eating that. Cough, cough.
Hello?
Thank you for the sound effects.
Oh.
They just kind of fish. They just kind of fish at you. They speak fish.
What if I had perhaps comprehend languages? I do, but I'm not there. So goddamn annoying.
The cleric fishes back at the fish because it's there. The cleric's there. Fishes back at it because the thing is, when you came through the wall, the cleric came through the wall, and it looked like you came through at the same time, even though you saw the cleric enter, and then many seconds later, you went and touched the wall. And you were also at the wall for many seconds, and... But from your perspective, it's almost as if you entered at the same time, so... Now that the cleric is having a conversation in fish...
Huh. Oh, this is quite intriguing.
You can try to find out and have cleric be a translator, perhaps. You know, just a suggestion.
Do they notice me?
Well, the fish did.
Yeah, other than the fish.
The fish and the bat are... I mean, okay, the fish is talking to the cleric, and the bat is kind of observing the cleric and continues sitting on the ground. Eventually the cleric stands up and informs you that the fish is friendly, even though it looks kind of ugly.
Damn. Okay.
Harsh truth.
And it doesn't know about the bat, but the cleric didn't talk to the bat, and the bat didn't attack the cleric, so... You assume that it's not going to do anything.
Okay.
You assume it agrees with the fish because you assume it agrees with the fish because it's beside the fish. What do you say?
I was going to say, did you perhaps see a man in large robes pass by here?
The cleric translates.
What does the magic fish say?
It doesn't fish back.
So
It
sad.
continues looking at the wall. I mean, okay, after the cleric finished talking to the fish moved to the side and the bat moved to the side, and they're both kind of just sitting there. The fish is looking at the wall, and the bat is looking at the other wall.
Okay.
And they're sitting across from each other. They're just, just looking at each other, and yeah, the fish doesn't say anything. The fish does not fish.
So, kind of just all there awkwardly now?
You're
Yeah.
getting ghosted by the fish, yeah.
Another fish. This one's blue. This one's okay. The first one was like a bass, and the second one is like a trout. Okay, a trout with legs comes over to you, nibbles at your leg, it nibbles at the cleric's leg, and then at Artemis' leg, and then starts walking away. And then once it gets a few feet away, it looks back, sees that you're not following, goes back to the cleric, nibbles on their leg, nibbles on Artemis's pant, but it's their pant leg, by the way. They're not actually biting you. No, nibbles at your pant legs, and then it continues, and then it walks away.
Obvious signal to follow.
Yeah, I'll go. I like this. Like, she'd probably just be like, so like bizarred out, but like shrug and just follow. Like, oh, I got no other choice, so might as well go. I'm gonna follow the boy.
Yeah, they lead you down the corridor before they turn a corner and walk down another corridor, and you get to what appears to be like an off. It appears to be like, like a study. There, you see some books on a bookshelf, and there's a desk in the middle. You see there's a book open in the center. You don't know what it's about, but you can see that there's another book on that's maybe about a foot to the left of it, that it reads it on the cover of it says calculus.
Oh.
Oh.
And the monk, the same monk from earlier, is sitting behind the desk, and he's using a very small like a pair of tweezers to it looks like it looks like he's adjusting something on the back of a small mechanical bird.
Huh.
Working on his weird projects again.
Oh boy, another project.
It looks like he's been here for a while. Because, well, not like days, but but at least 10 minutes. And you saw this guy a minute ago.
Right.
Maybe a bit more than a minute. But the guy looks like he's been here for a bit, because he's settled in to his chair, and he's working on the bird.
Oh, good old messing with time. That's a new one.
Yeah, he's quite settled in.
Then I guess I'm just keep following the fish boy, if he keeps moving.
No, he.
I really want to befriend this.
Then he's sort of like that. Do I get the impression that the fish doesn't want to be near him?
The fish, stops in front of the desk, and then walks around the desk to behind it, and you kind of stop in front of the desk because you feel like that's what you're supposed to do.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And the monk picks up, he puts down his tweezers, raises his hand, and he moves it forward 2 times, he's as yet again, he's trying to give a signal. During which you hear some footsteps from behind you. A man in dark robes has appeared. He has a cowl over his head, and he grabs you by the arms. Another cultist,
or attempts to. I would prefer not to.
You can do a
nicely
strength
be grabbed.
check. You can do a strength check to not be grabbed.
I'm pretty sure that would classify as a saving throw, would it not?
It's contested strength. You are trying to get to wiggle out of it. He's trying to hold on to you.
Okay, well, that's a 14. I really hope I rolled high.
They rolled a 13. You're able to wiggle free. However, there's 3 more of them that come from the side. You don't know where they came from. There's no doors. There's no other doors. This is the only entrance. But 3 of them just appeared, and 2 of them go to restrain the cleric, who is not able to resist 2 of them, and the other one comes to bonk you with an iron bar.
Bonk me?
Wow.
Does a 12
hit?
hit?
Draw my weapon.
Does a 12 hit?
No, a 12 does not hit. But I'm gonna draw my weapon.
Yeah, you're able to just parry it, and now you're in a fight.
Oh, well, why suddenly attack? I didn't attack.
You should have just let them grab you, son. Girlie. You should have just let them grab you, girlie. It would have been much better for you. Yeah,
and what exactly would you do with me while I'm unconscious?
Well, I don't know. Maybe perhaps use you for a sacrifice they're working on.
Oh yeah, perhaps.
You know, just a suggestion.
Does he say anything to that or no?
Oh, I'm not there, so.
No, not you.
No, he doesn't.
Well, I'm
Got
kind
it.
of in a pickle, aren't I?
Enjoy fighting those guys. I'm gonna just chill.
Am I in any position to get out of that position, like go back to where I came, or are they coming from that angle?
One guy is standing in the doorway, and there's another guy who's in front of you, and to one side there's the other side of you, there's the two guys who are restraining the cleric, and behind you there is a wall.
That's nice.
My experience with rules have told me.
Yeah,
yes, there are many of them.
There's some nice tactics that were planned in here. They got you into just the right position.
Oh, that's quite wonderful. I must say. Okay.
That's not a nice fish.
Yeah, that's quite nice, actually. Yeah. I'm going.
You followed a fish with legs.
Yeah, no. See, the darn fish, man. Fish moly, man. Fish moly. Why did you do this to me? All right. Well, then, yeah, I'm gonna draw I'm gonna draw a short sword. Go by waist. And attack. I got nothing else to do.
Though, will you agree that this guy was clever?
I just don't like.
Fish moly. Yeah, come on. I should have brought fish food. I should have given him a ration. He would have been happy. Left me alone.
I mean, you did ask also where he was, and the other fish
dude
ghosted you. So the other fish dude was like,
yeah,
Yo.
yeah. You know, I should have handed out these rations like they were drugs. Maybe he would have, maybe he would have, just give me some other details. But whatever. I'll attack him with the short sword. Cause fuck.
Roll. By the way, the initiative has become you, and then guy number 1, and then guy number 2. Boom, that's initiative.
Whoa, I love it.
You don't have to. There's one of you, and kind of like.
Yeah. Doing math. Hold on.
You don't
16
have to.
plus 6.
Yeah. So what do you roll?
16 plus 6, so 22.
That hits. How much damage?
But I do a total of 7 damage.
And where did you? And so wait, you said you were using a short sword?
Yeah.
Wait, aren't you a barbarian?
No. Do rangers? I don't think rangers don't carry more than just a bow. Come on.
You're crazy, absolutely insane.
Maybe a little.
Can't believe you'd suggest such a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy, you stab the guy with your short sword, and he tries to, hit you back, but he fumbles his blade before it hits you. The second...
Oh, that's not going to do.
The second of the two men tries to swing at you with their fists, and rolls a natural 1 and trips over their feet.
Oh, nice.
They knock you over, but they're
they for flavor
they don't move.
Knock me over.
You're knocked over, you hit your head, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage, but it appears that they got it worse and they're not moving anymore.
What? Oh. Do I not get like a dexterity save if it's doing damage?
No, you took 4 damage, and you're also stunned, but both of your attackers are out.
Well,
Okay, well, if I'm stunned and they can't do anything, then 6 seconds pass and nothing happens.
Yeah, the two dudes are
Wonderful.
still... The two the two who were holding the cleric have at some point vanished.
Oh.
In addition to the
okay.
monk, he's not there.
They're like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this dude.
And so while you're looking at
Oh,
them, you just think about that, and then you look back at the guys who were, damaged, and they're gone too. You look back over, and the rest of the stuff in this room is gone too. You're looking back and forth, and stuff keeps disappearing when you're not looking at it, and so now you're in an empty room.
I mean, I don't think my character would be dumb enough to just not to keep looking around.
I mean, the fish is still standing there with its 2 legs, but there's nothing else.
Almost like they're changing hideout locations.
It's almost like somehow, for some reason, I can't literally do anything.
Leave. Leave the room.
I guess
Wherever
I'll
you are.
leave the room.
I don't
Are
like
you
that
sure?
fish.
Are you sure that you want to do that?
Never mind. There's
I
something
mean,
in
is
the
there
room.
anything else? Like, I'm gonna inspect the room. You best know before I leave, of course. But like,
I mean, as you do, you begin to walk forward before you feel something brush against your arm. Now, you don't see what it is, and it's pretty high. It's not like something brushing against your ankle. No, up high in the air, what felt like a sleeve brushes against your arm as you move.
a sleeve?
Yeah, it felt like a sleeve.
I'm stabbing it.
I would find it so funny if they just turned invisible.
You feel it cry out,
I'm going-
and just a dude appears that you've stabbed. Another
Oh,
cultist
well,
appears and falls down.
Oh, well, that's a darn shame. Okay, I'm just gonna keep wandering around the room. Do I run into anything else?
No.
Okay, can I loot the cultist?
Everything.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it if I said he disappears?
Hey, he's not gonna be disappearing if I'm holding on to this bitch. I'm not letting go.
I'd find it funny if you went as well too.
Well, I'm committed now, man.
Oh yeah, okay. So you go and you do hold on to him this time, and you do take his robes off so you can see if he has anything good underneath, and well, underneath his robes, well, you look at his face, which he doesn't have.
Oh,
It's
Orochimaru looking ass.
Okay,
got
so-
to him first.
It's not that like it's like skin, it's that his face is like obsidian. And so is the rest of him. After you take off his robes, he's just like made of obsidian. And it's also hardened around your sword. Now when you stabbed into him, it felt like meat. But this guy's clearly not meat. You can touch it.
So I
it's
imagine
not
like
meat.
whatever my blade was coated in, whatever blood or whatever is kind of just hunkered on it.
In any case,
Maybe.
you try to pull out your blade so you can get but it's difficult. It's very difficult. But eventually comes out. And it's a bit
Ugh.
and you watch as the crystalline surface of the guy's gut, like of the obsidian statue's gut, like reforms. He doesn't move, but it reforms and it seals the crack. Yes, it reforms and it seals the crack. However, under the robes, you see that the guy's wearing a chain, a golden chain with a symbol of Bahamut on the end. And also, they wielded a sort of a small knife. It's not a dagger. It's like it's more like
Like a pocket knife.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like as big as a pocket knife, and there's a piece of paper in their pocket.
Okay. So, gold chain, pocket knife, and a piece of paper. What does the paper say? Some robes, I guess.
The paper is... Okay, so it's blank on both sides, but when you move it around, okay, well, I mean, here's the thing. It's dim light. So, like, you're pretty sure it's blank, but if you move it around a lot, you can see that, like, sometimes some characters will appear, and you'll see a vague, fuzzy outline of characters, but then you'll move it around some more and they're not characters. You really try to move it around.
So
try to figure out how...
General idea is, if there's light, it would probably be visible, is my assumption.
Yeah, but you try to figure it out, try to see if you can read it, but you can't get it at any angle where all the characters on the page are on the page.
Okay. I mean, I'll stow it away. I'll just pop in my pouch. My bag. And store the pocket knife. I guess I'll take the robes too while I'm at it. I'll just take everything.
You look up to see that the fish does not have legs anymore. It's just a fish.
Yeah, they've dipped. They've moved locations and taken their magic with them.
As far as you can tell, this is some, like... As far as you can tell, this is like some advanced genjutsu, because there's layers, man. You don't know, man. No, this is crazy, man.
Well, if they're done messing with my head without wisdom checks or saves, yeah, I'm gonna try to leave. Can I do so? Yeah. Or is there another cloth of garb in my way?
Maybe.
I mean,
magical
you walk toward the entrance, at which point you encounter like I don't know, like a curtain. You're able to push past it. Not there isn't a divide in the middle. You just have to like lift it up from the bottom. I mean, but it's also invisible. You can't see it. You can see through it, but it's there. And so, on the other side, you continue walking down the hallway. Get back over to the other wall, where there is a dead fish and a rat sitting near the wall that you came in through.
Oh. Okay.
And you hear a yelp from back in the room. Would you like to investigate that, or do you just want to keep moving?
Wait, didn't you just ditch the cleric?
They got him. They took him away. He's gone.
Well, you heard a yelp. Sounded like them.
Oh, well, if it sounds similar, then yeah, I would check it out, but...
You see the cleric in the room. Cleric, yeah, it appears they're on the ground. They quickly get up, they dust themselves off, and then run toward the entrance, at which point they get, caught in the cloth, and they run past it, and down the hallway, down over to you, at which point they run headfirst into the wall and just phase right through it. Now, before, you were distracted and you had to look away, but you see just now that they ran through it as if it was just an air entrance, as if there was no wall.
Okay, well, we'll go through then.
How? You gonna run into it, or are you gonna
I'm just gonna try the approach of just keep my hand pressed against it for a little bit, see if I sink through.
A similar process happens now was what happened earlier.
Okay.
You sink in maybe 2 inches before you're thrust through, and you come out of the wall beside the cleric.
Okay.
By this point, the eyeball has quit giving light, and it's dark in here.
Man's just left.
Anyway, as for Tirana, you saw you saw these two, the cleric and ranger, exit a good bit of time after they entered. Like, okay, I mean, I say a good bit of time. It was like, I don't know, it was like 2 minutes, but hey, you thought they would be in there and then they would come right back out, but because something might have spooked them. But no, they were in there for like 2 minutes. I mean, from the perspective of Artemis, they were in there for like 20, but...
Okay. Fair. Well, I guess I'm just gonna make it through. You know, and then meet up with the rest. Explain the situation. I mean, they know some bullshit going on around here, so probably understand.
You explain it.
Okay.
Verona, do you have any comments? Anything you'd like to say?
Not after me disappearing for 2 seconds, so I don't know what just happened. Last stopped at the scream of the cleric, I think.
Yep. And is Cleric Boy in there now? As well?
Yeah, cleric is here.
And yeah, I'm just gonna motion to that and be like, well, found one, someone. And
oh, wait,
some
did
other
you come
stuff.
back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing you explained the situation.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, my character's just gonna ponder for a moment, very confused, and then they're just
Brain
gonna kind of
hurt.
be, yeah, do not have intelligence for this. Yeah, they're just gonna be like, they've probably left to somewhere far away since you kind of revealed that they're most likely the cultists we're after. So
Yeah, there was like a bunch that tried to jump me. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should, us two personally should probably change or have something to hide truly what we look like, so if we do happen to encounter them, maybe they won't immediately try and kill us. So that we have a chance.
I'm just looking at you like, it's kind of hard. If you have blue hair, it kind of stands out. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
You know, there is a thing. I know it's a mad invention. It's called a hood.
Oh, yeah, quite mad, but well.
I know, right? Can't believe they managed to forge such an amazing cloth.
Such a divine
around the
relic.
head.
Oh my word.
I'm sorry, I can't help. Okay, yeah. So in that case, you'll just kind of be like, there's no point in us being here anymore.
Nope, it appears they have completely left with all their magic and whatnot.
So she just proposes that they leave the tower.
You look down in the hole one more time and find that where there used to be an eye, there's now a ball of wood.
Well,
yeah, they took all the magic.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah, they weren't happy about our little adventure.
I don't think they're happy that you
Well, I can pretty much safely say that those are most definitely the cultists. My instincts were never wrong. It was fine.
Why did you tell them that you were searching to kill them then?
Oh, I didn't say I was killing them. I just said I was looking for them. That's all.
Yeah, an adventurer looking for
Well,
cult.
maybe you could be like, I want to join your cults. Maybe.
Yeah, because you totally know whatever the guy's name. What is the guy's name? Hold on.
Well, yes, I had an idea what their religion was, but
Yes, you totally follow Bahamut, which is.
I'm not an idiot. I know of him.
But do you really?
Yes, I actually met him once.
Oh,
Like, and just like some, and it's like, oh wait, oh right, we're in the we're in the lower world. Anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, to you, this is probably just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, just like you crazy.
It's kind of just like turns away. Long story. Anyway, we should get back to the town, perhaps.
Maybe not the town. Maybe we should just continue trying to actually find them, or go back and see if the dead horse and the tracks are still there. Most likely not.
Well, yes, that would be on the way back to the town.
But then we split off. Not the party. We just split off in a different direction. I'm so smart.
I mean, I don't quite have any ideas you know, where they could have gone if they have magic such as that.
If we head back to the town, we were given, I think, 2 or 3 routes to pick. We ended up going north, I believe. So,
yes.
In that case, where is my notes? Yeah, I just wrote heading north. That's so useful. We'll go the other route that was suggested.
Wonderful plan.
Thank you. I'm so totally prepared.
We'll be fine. If I can handle 2 guys trying to jump me, I think we'll be okay. I'm sure you can do much more the same.
Yes, whack them in the face with a staff. I can do.
More than effective.
Perfect. But yeah, she's just gonna instinctively climb back up the stairs to where she. Actually, no. What she's gonna do? She's gonna see if she can head to the very top. And see whatever was up there. I think it was. I wrote it down. I'm pretty sure. Huge crossbow at the top. She's gonna see if that's still there as well, or if anything else is up there.
Well, on the way up, you pass a door left ajar that goes outside to the ground level. And you continue walking to the top of the tower, where there is, well, there's a hand crossbow, but it's old, and, like, one of its arms is kind of broken off halfway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She's just not gonna do much about that, seeing as there's nothing left really here, so she's gonna just keep it in mind just in case. Then head back down to where you said there was a door on my left or whatever.
There's a door.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on the right. Stairs go.
Oh.
Yeah, the stairs go up counterclockwise.
Oh, okay. Right. Then on the right then.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're kind of just grouped up. I'm just gonna, we're gonna follow through with that.
You all leave the tower, and a message appears in front of you. It says mission complete 1.1.
Oh.
1.1 as in like percent, or as in like out of the objective?
Like quest 6. 1, mission 1.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh.
Progress.
Yay!
I mean, okay, I
You
mean your
did so
characters don't
much.
see it, but like you as the player.
Mm,
Yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah.
Oh my god, we totally did something! Yay!
Mission complete. Rewards, and it features 3 items that you already have. You don't get duplicates of them. It's what you have. That's what you get. Yeah.
Nice.
So, you approach Larix, who is just chilling by the tree, and by this time they are asleep, because you were in there for a while.
Not fun.
You're just taking a nap with the mule.
You singing "Leave on the Vine"?
Not yet.
Yeah, I guess, I'll kind of wake him up, and kind of motion and let him know that we're going.
He looks
Wait.
around, but then gets up, and he gets up, he gathers his pack, and wakes up the mule, and he goes over to the he goes to the road to because he knows that we're probably going to travel.
That's the intention.
So where do you
So-
want
Back to the town
to go? Okay.
and down another path. Yes.
You go back to the town. It takes about it takes strangely enough, you get there before the sun goes down. It takes you half a day to get back to town. But it took you 1.5 days going at the same speed to get here.
I don't like that. That implies something.
Well, fast travel.
Fast travel, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I guess we should probably report to someone that we got
That's
some of
called
the.
a cause for concern.
I relay the information to quest giver. And like, hey, we dealt with some of this, and we will probably need some more leads at some point.
Aye, Papa Pretzel. You have completed the quest so fast. Very nice, very nice. You completed the first mission. Hey, let's see. What did you, By the way, did you show him your quest rewards that you got? Did you show him the mission stuff?
Yeah, we'll show them, like, I assume, like, a little pamphlet, like, with the quest and the rewards on it.
The what? The pamphlet?
Like whatever we were given that shows that we picked up this quest and take it. Or I can just show them, like, hey, the loot of the dead guy I
yeah,
killed.
that's what I meant. You can show him.
Oh, okay,
the
yeah. I'll just do that.
you don't. Yeah, I mean, it's like, no. I mean, rewards are like, no, it's not like you're given a pamphlet. No, it's like, like they take the quest off the quest board, and then it's like, to prove that you completed it, you bring back something,
Gotcha. Okay, well, I've got plenty.
Yeah, so you gotta bring back something that proves that you've completed it, and, well, I mean, this is pretty good proof. All of these things, you killed all 6? You killed all 6 of them?
Not quite. I damaged quite a few, but they seem to have some sort of odd magic that lets them get away quickly. We are hoping to track them down soon after we report this.
The cleric steps forward to add that Artemis had killed 3, and the cleric had dealt with the rest. Right? The cleric made sure to say this, and
Oh.
The
Well,
quest
the other two
giver seems to be
died.
satisfied with that.
So the other two died. Well, that helps.
What, do you think they're incompetent?
I mean, I saw them disappear. I mean, I gotta assume the worst. Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know your name, but thank you. Anything? I suppose. You got any of you other guys do anything while I'm talking to this guy, or just nah? Okay.
Wait, oh wait, are you referring to me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Because I kind of just reported the quest.
Oh, yeah, she's just gonna let the quest whatever guy know that there are some strange things happening, and there's nothing that she's seen before, so she wanted to make it present and aware.
Yes, many new adventurers do report this. Strange and interesting things.
Yes, lots of magic.
Yes, this world is a very magical place. Much more magical than the cities you probably came from.
You could say that.
No comment.
I wouldn't disagree with you on that statement.
No, like out of character, no comment. Because my character, well,
No, that's fine. I mean, I kind of lived outside of the town in a poor place with gnome dude.
My character's backstory is much different, much different.
Pretty different.
Do you want to sell this stuff, or do you want to keep it?
I'll hold on to it for now. You never know.
Alright.
Yeah. Is that where, I suppose, where we'd be closing off this episode?
Yeah, we do.
Dang, I'm hitting the nail on the head.
So, now let's come to that part of the show where I talk about how much you did not follow the way I wrote this.
Yep. I was like,
but first, I'm going to go take a drink.
I'm ready to hear the story of how badly I derailed.
So currently it's 2:22. No, I lied. It's 2:23 now.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. So, what was going to happen was that you go down into the hole. Right? Go down in the hole, into that dark room below. Leah would use her magic to do... Well, I mean, okay, you would go down into the hole. Somebody would awaken the eye. And Leah would either attack the eye or manipulate the eye in some way. But whatever she did to it, it would cause the eye to transform and grow tusks, at which point it would start attacking you, and you would have to go have a combat encounter. Now, at some point in the fight, when you actually managed to kill it, it would split into a group of small flying tusks, which you would have to fight as well, and then that would be the end of the combat encounter. Now, once you completed this, it would unlock once you defeat it, a ritual circle would appear on the floor, and 6 doors would open out of the walls, out of which 6 cultists would step with scimitars drawn to fight you. Of course, you would get into combat, and overall, this was intended to be a deadly encounter in which if you decide to run away, they would not follow you. You were supposed to run away. After seeing 6 cultists appear to fight the party. If you did run away, then you could continue, the wizard could continue attacking as they went up the ladder and managed to, because they would be the last one to leave, the cultists would of course try to follow, but the wizard could shoot them down as they tried to come up the ladder, and they would all end up dead. Once this happened, you all would jump back down into the hole, search the cultists, at which point on one of them you would find a paper, and on the other one of them you would find a pouch that contained about 15 gold pieces and a ring with a symbol on it. At that point, you would take the paper, which was in a foreign language that you could not translate, back to the town. In addition to the gold and the ring, you would go to get the ring, trying to figure out if it's from a noble family, and as for the paper, you need it translated. That's how I wrote this. That's what was supposed to happen.
Well, I did have a paper, at the very least.
Well, yeah, but it's blank.
Yeah.
It's a blank piece of paper. You looked at it again, it's blank.
Oh. Well, darn.
Yeah,
So what was the language supposed to be?
It was supposed to be in, Draconic.
Oh, I was hoping you're gonna pull, with the whole religion shit, pull a Celestial. That'd be a fun one.
But Bahamut, the dragon.
True.
But, no, yeah, here's another thing. It would have been a certain dialect of Draconic that was, evil dragons, because they also were not going to be cultists that worshipped Bahamut. They would be worshipping a demon who took the form of a dragon. And now the thing is, what was supposed to happen is that upon closer investigation, you would see that all of them did have a symbol painted on to their, or maybe sewn into their robes, that looked close to the symbol of Bahamut, but was not the symbol of Bahamut. Which, the cleric would have been able to figure this out, and because they know religion, they would have been able to figure this out, that it's not Bahamut. However, the cleric, here, now, in this session, can tell that this is indeed Bahamut. That's a symbol. It's for the god. So yeah,
Big oof.
That's tough.
Yeah, but all of this depended on Leah being here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, Leah was going to be important here. Oh yeah, also the
you
fish.
Sent me a text and saying
that entire sequence with the monk and the fish and everything else, I had to improvise.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. I was like, this dude's gotta be something, because that eye just died and did absolutely nothing afterwards. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing else for here.
Yeah. Because the thing is, the eye would have reacted to Leah's magic because Leah has a specific flavor of magic.
Right.
Because they're a wizard, their wizard magic is different than warlock magic, and the eye would have reacted to wizard magic. So,
me and my fucking ranger-looking ass. Hey, I'm gonna just wander through the wall.
However, so what happens was, let me tell you, the part straight up, another thing, if it comes to me improvising, as you can see, I know how to improvise, I just don't like to.
Fair.
Yeah, I know how to, and I can do it well enough, I just don't like to.
It's understandable.
I said I can do it well enough. I can do it better than you could, but that doesn't mean that I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, damn. I feel like you just called out my whole campaign. That's all I do.
Oh. Hard times.
It feels sad.
Can't relate.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the. Yeah, I don't think that I'm the best there is. No, I don't. I don't think I'm the best there is. I just.
And that's fine. I think you did fine enough.
Yeah.
We got the point across, and that was entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could start to tell that we were definitely not doing the right thing as soon as you said there were fish people with legs. I was like, that is, wow.
Huzzah.
That is out of the ordinary.
I mean, he was a weird one.
Yeah.
I was at. Yeah. But okay.
Yeah,
but do you also agree that what I wrote sounds more like a typical D&D session?
Yeah.
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 Sorry to burst the bubble, but players be players, you know?
Yeah. Oh man, you should. Man.
I overthink everything. I apologize. I try to dive too deep into things. I'm just like, oh my god, this all connect. Oh.
And the problem is, I'm trying to not. Okay. I was considering if you started to, I was considering that if this session didn't go as planned, I would just take a storyline, I would just take the plot of an episode of Goblin Slayer and just have you enter it and start doing that. But I got a better opportunity for something.
Well,
fair.
Anyway,
well,
so I think that's enough for today. I'm going to end this stream. Now, don't forget that tomorrow we do have some more D&D.